月闇や浮かぶ高き空ただ発せらんNuedori裏なきこもり歌聞こえくる聞こえくる歌は苦しほど君を映し描きて寂しくて寂しくて眠る会えぬ定めなれど思い満ちてはいつかまた会えると信じて
Hello, what's up, and welcome to Utawarerumono Mask of Deception, episode 81. So let's get to the big reason as of why we invade. Invade, that actually sounds pretty... invade, kind of, I don't really know what kind of accent that would be. But invade Tuskur. Holy land, right? Huh. Oh yeah, right, yeah. God sleeps. Yeah, well, a lot of countries are usually... Well, You mean... Control, yeah, well...
戦なんか仕掛けず協力してもらえるよう人が良さそうな神さんやある
Yeah, seem friendly enough, yeah. Yeah, they would have probably... You can do whatever you want to Q1. Could we go there? Absolutely! It's a forbidden land, alright. Oh, yeah, right, yeah, yeah. The first game. I'm pretty sure that everything they are referring to is the first game, considering it kind of follows that. I have no choice but to take it by force, indeed. So, yeah, well... Indeed. Not wrong, but I mean, not entirely right either, I guess. But you know, for we are all the same, the people, and we humans. Yeah, with my final act of selfishness. As the old man before me smiles, I see a flash of my brother behind his eyes. There's nothing more I can say in response. Okay. So that's it, huh? Yeah, boom, we're getting into the flash. Let's see. Like a new antibiotic, okay? Wow.
そういうことじゃなくてさ、なあ、これは本当に自分もこのままでいいのかと思う。兄貴の使命にも共感してる。何を今さらこの環境に適応できなければ。
Well, essentially, I was about to say, why don't you just call him Mito, but or the Mikaido, but I actually kind of understood that they haven't mentioned the names at all. So, for all of humanity, we'll do it, okay? We are forced to do this. So we are once again a protagonist forced to do something. But yeah, bro, please. Yeah. Now let, yeah.
体感時間は長くない。ほんの目覚めた時にはお前の前に新しい世界が待って
When
い
you
る。
wake up, huh?
これで誰もがそう。新人を創
The
生
true
する。
humanity. Okay?
お前がそうだ。お前こそが最
You
初
are
に
the
して
first and the
最後の
last.
希望。
Hope.
そしてお前が望む
Future.
未来よ。
You desire.
最後の
The last. And there we go. Oh. Are we back at the room? Yeah, we're back.
これだけで大丈夫でしょうか。
Kiryu seems nervous, packing his luggage. Sorry, I kind of just went blank for a second. Onto the cart.
問題ないんじゃない。ネネチカさんのところへ届ける物資はすでに港へ送り出
Their
されてい
own
るそうです
luggage. Yeah.
港？車で行くんじゃないのか？
陸路でトゥスクルに向かうのは難しいのです。
Yeah. Well.
デート近
Near the Imperial
そこか
capital,
ら
huh?
シャッフォロに立ち寄り呼吸を済ませてすぐ、シャッフォロパトイ様の故郷ですね。
Oh.
時間があったらいろいろ案内してあげられるんやけど残
The morning of our departure to Tusker, we talk as happily as always, making our preparations. All of us seem cheerful, maybe a little overly cheerful, as if to make up for someone's absence. To pass-byers, we must look as though we were just delivering some packages to the next town over, but our destination nowhere close by, where we are headed.
よかったのか。
How
トゥ
what?
スクル行きのことだ。いや、なんと
I can't summon the words about my brother's plans, about fighting against our friend's homeland. But as I stand there thinking to myself, all of them answer without a moment's
急ぎ
hesitation.
物資を届けるのでしょ。
Yeah.
それだけ切迫してる。
うちは別に来ないんよ。
Is that, yeah?
には強いお人がおりそう
Strap
です
about,
ね。
okay.
ホシトルからの依頼なのだろう。
Okay, well.
断るのは不義理。
恩を売っておいて損はあり
Certainly,
ませ
yeah.
んし。
ハクさん一人ではとても荷物を運べそうにないのです。
Uh-huh.
俺らは一連卓上。
Nice.
私も
Woo!
何かお供。
Yeah, we stay with you, of course.
お供します。
Mm-hmm.
みんな。
Everyone nods as though their answer is oblivious. However, I don't see Kuan among the group.
それは仕方がないか。
Yeah, I definitely saw this coming, but still, I can't help a sigh of disappointment.
相手だしな。無理に付き合わせても、帰ってきた時、どんな顔して会えばいいかも問題だが、
Yeah.
戦場に行くんだ。いつまでも気に。よし。みんな準備はで
Everyone,
きた。
yeah, we should probably get
そろそろ出
going.
発。
I call out to everyone to try and pull myself together, but I hear a voice from
勝
behind.
手にどこへ行くつもりなのかな。
え
Oh, at the familiar voice, I turn to see behind us.
姉様
It isn't just Nekon and me, the others stay quiet, but their astonishment is clear. Kuan nonchalantly hands her luggage over to Jackwald, ignoring those of us still in
ジャ
shock.
ットワルト
Hmm.
おう。それは構わない。
Jackwald, still looking astounded, takes Kuan's luggage in his hand. The fact that she brought her luggage means she's not here to send us off. I quickly call
お
out.
い、クオン。
何かな。
何ってそれは。その。
Kuan's calmness leaves me at a loss for a moment. She smiles her usual smiles and
バ
asks
ク
me.
は私と一緒に。
いや、迷惑どころか。
Yeah.
クオンが来て。
そう。
まあ、そうかもしれんが。別に仮病でずっと寝ていてもよかったんだぞ。
I try to respond nonchalantly as well, but it's pretty obvious I'm still startled. Kuan smiles wryly.
でも一人だと退屈かな。
Mm-hmm.
クオン。
ハクがみんなが行くなそう決めたから。
Okay. Yeah. And you can't definitely leave him alone with all the girls. Absolutely not. Alright, let's depart to the road. We'll leave the Imperial capital and head straight to the port city nearby. From there, we'll take a ship and head to Tusker by ocean, just as Munichika and the others did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now we're gonna see, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the city which you can see in the opening. So yeah, As we get closer to our destination, a scent hits our noses that's hard to describe. It's the smell of the ocean. The trees by the roadside have taken strange shapes, different from the ones back home. It makes me realize how far we've gone from the imperial capital. And as I remember the capital, I remember Shinnonon and the others we're leaving behind. I'm also worried about Kuon, whose face clouds more the further we get from the capital.
それにしても
It's so hot, yeah?
この辺りが暖かいとは聞いてたが
Huh.
なんなのだこの暑さは。
Sauna, yeah.
蒸し風呂だ。
We wipe the sweat from our brows, looking to the sky with anguish on our face.
そうけええよ
暑いの故郷に比べれば
Yeah.
しかしなんでまたこんなにも暑いんだこの暑さが緯度の差によるもんじゃないってことは何か他に原因海に近いから海流の影響でも
Checking weather patterns, mm-hmm.
かっくさっきから考え込んじゃってどうかした
Everyone's waiting.
みんな待って
Kuon calls out, maybe it's my imagination, but her cheaper tone might be masking her own
出
feelings.
発してからトゥスクルのことには一切触れないなクオ
Yeah.
ンなりに気を使ってるんだろうななあクオン
どうしたのかな
無理してないかと尋ねたいところだ
Okay, yeah.
いやいいすぐに行く
In the end, I can't bring myself to say anything. Yeah, well, it would be kind of hard. I mean, they're essentially invading the... Okay, maybe we're not gonna see the big city they had in the beginning, but I'm pretty sure. Or is it this? Oh well, either way, we'll see what happens. We arrive in some kind of bazaar with merchants and shops. Bazaar. With merchants, I think I read it right. With merchants and shops of all sorts, full of activity and life. All of us forget the heat for the moment, gazing round in awe at the unfamiliar sights. They shout out, the shouts of the merchants filled the air.
にぎやかやな
Mm-hmm.
お家に帰ってきたみたいや
Yay!
アトイの故郷もこんな感じなのか
この港はアトイさんの父君、ソヤンケクル様が管理されているのです
Okay.
なるほどアトイにとっては見慣れた風景ってわけだ
It's as lively as the market in the imperial capital, but everyone seems a bit more aggressive.
品物が全然
Yeah.
違います
Rurite looks around with clear interest at the products lining the shops, muttering to herself. A strange fish that I've never seen before, colorful apparel and accessories. What grabs my attention, though, are those huge fruits. You need both arms to carry one. Wow. That's essentially the bright orange, and they give off an alluring sweet scent that fills the area.
なんだか気になるな船に積み込むんだろうか
あれに目をつけるなんてさすがはお兄
That is a pretty big boat, I will say.
あれな海のものにとってリンタンの実ですか本で見たことあるです
Oh,
確か猫やもさすがや
clever clogs.
なあれはみずみずしいのにすっごく甘かったから水代わりにたくさん船に積んだくいどうして水の代わりに水は腐ってしまって長持ちしないんや
Mm-hmm.
だから長い航海でお水が腐るあそっかルルヤンの九十里はずっと寒い国やったもんねこの辺りじゃ水を積んでも海で強い日差しにさらされるとあっという間に飲めなくなるんや
Damn.
そうだったんですか
Must be hard.
知りませんでした仕方ないえルルヤンとこやと水が腐るなんてことないやろし、
That's running water, yeah.
新鮮な水
アトゥイの言う通りだ。戦場での水の扱いを知らなくても決して恥ずかしいことではないぞ。
Yep, I bet you didn't know either.
もしかして船旅の時に食べた果物
Or, well, she might actually know.
でもあれって
But the flavor was...
なんていうか
Okay.
クオンハンが食べたの 熟成
Overripe? Alright.
リンタンをみんなに一切れずつね
Right, you all. We all get our slice of rintan and take a bite out of them.
ちと独特な味だが
And a sweet kind of
甘酸っ
sour.
ぱくて結構
はいです確かにこれなら喉が潤うですよ
Huh.
こいつは懐かしいじゃない
Wow.
昔船旅した時は世話になったもんだ。
結構酸っぱいんですね。
Mm-hmm.
あれなんだろう
Yeah.
似たようなもっと濃厚というか、
Mm-hmm.
もっと
まあまあだな。
Grab me another one.
こちらなど
Well, seems to be at a peak of ripeness.
食べ頃だと思いますよ。
Yeah. It tastes like liquor.
ノスリハンも熟成
おい
タルトリンタンの実は熟していくと
Huh.
どんどんお酒になってくる。
Wow.
クオンハンやノスリハンが食べたのは熟して実がおじちゃん一番熟成した
Oh, looking for a drink, huh? Alright. The merchant brings out another fruit from the back of his
こ
store.
れなんかが売れ頃だね。
Huh.
まだ若いがその分飲みやすい。
Okay, okay. He opens up a hole on the fruit with a small knife and pours its contents out into a bowl. A murky-looking liquid gradually fills the
面
bowl.
白いね。熟成が進ん
イェーイ
でな。しかも寝かしておくほどうまくなったりして
Huh.
な。年代物は
へえなんか面白い
Yeah,
な
that sounds pretty cool,
ち
yeah.
ょっと飲ませてもらうぞ
ああ、ハク
Some for me.
Nah,
Oh, yeah, okay.
酒なら私に任せると
We all gather around chatting happily about the drinks. It's like we never left the
これ
capital.
から戦のために海を渡るっての
これでいいんでしょうか。
姉子のことかい？あまり表情には出しませんが、
Yeah.
内心はどうでしょ
心配ですよね。
う。うちの姉上は心配ありませ
You
ん。
need to know.
あんな
Okay.
いや、おめえさんの姉ちゃんは元
We'll look over to find a number of men staring at us from
ウ
afar.
コンウェ大将オシュトル殿の使いの方々ですね。
そうですけど、あなた方は
You are. They don't immediately answer her. They carefully look us up and down like they're appraising
な
us.
んだこいつら
They're dressed in fancy formal attire like the nobles in the capital. But they're definitely not giving off the vibe of nobles. More like their demeanors are completely at odds with what they are wearing. All of the men are fairly tall, about the same height as Jack Walt. Maybe not to generalized level, but they're all pretty ripped. Thanks to that, their formal wear is stretched to its limits. Most of it looks ready to burst.
なんというか無理やりキセト君が不均衡で正直気色本当一体
These people are. Just as Atui seems about to explain, it happens. I hear a rumbling in the earth, and I see something closing in on us with incredible speed. Atui gives a sigh of resignation, her shoulders dropping as she notices. Yeah. From beyond the road, I see a giant, scruffy man charging towards us, a massive dust cloud in his wake. The man uses his momentum to bounce high into the air, then descends on Atui like an unkept hawk.
何なのです。
Oh!
熱い熱い。
The man clutches Atui in a furious hug, rubbing her cheeks happily against hers. This is clearly an emergency, but it's such a weird one that we're all frozen in place, bewildered.
久しぶりやえ、トト様。
Way! Yeah,
トト様
it's like,
アトイの父親
yeah, I mean, he seems pretty different, yeah.
ああ、熱い。
Why don't we have the name?
出てしまうから。
Huh.
父はとっ
Nuzzle, nuzzle, nuzzle.
感触。
Nuzzle, nuzzle,
ト
nuzzle.
ト様。
アトイがいると聞いて。
Yeah.
ジョリジョリがトト様。
Uh-huh. I don't really know if that's the face that's saying it
一
hurts,
人で
but
寂しかっただろう。もう
yeah.
どこにも行く必要はないんだよ。
だから痛いって言うの。
Atui seems to have had enough and thwacks the man's head with the butt of her spear. The man doesn't even flinch, he just keeps beaming as it is.
相
Yeah.
変わらずや。
Okay, so I think we're actually gonna stop here and just oh, so that's why we haven't gotten his name yet. Actually we have a few more minutes, so yeah, as you might have figured out. Okay, Atui here. Yeah.
海のそやんけってな
Yeah.
あれを見たとき巨漢ではないが その分凝縮された品
Okay,
が
okay.
品種その証拠
And there's proof.
ににこやかにしつつも
Taylor's swaying at the same time.
揺れている
君がハク君だね。
Yeah.
君たち
From
の
your
プ
fo-
レートではうちのアトイがお世話になっているそうじゃない。
She did.
私からも
I'm gonna go for a few more minutes and then we're gonna take some glossary and just check the food.
こちらこそ
Likewise. So, I think should we? I will read this as well. I hesitantly take the offered hands as he grins, broadly showing off his pearly white
悪い
teeth.
人じゃないんだろうな
Yep,
なんと
tattoo rewarding.
アトイがあまり家族のことを話したがらない理由が分かった気がする
Yeah. So I think we'll stop here. It's a pretty good place. I mean, I could have stopped a little before, but I kind of just felt like I wanted to get the introduction over with so that we would see his name. So, let's now check out the glossary because we have some stuff in the is it lifestyle that is the food? No, it's not. Is it the mist? No. Is it culture? It's not. It's not locations. It has to be lifestyle, right? Let's see here. Who's that? Yeah, that's something. Made by dipping fish like mussel into salt water. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. What is the... That's a mushroom. Legendary mushroom that appears in Camus' story. Mushroom harvesting with... Oh, okay. Okay. So that's the mushroom they harvested. Alright. And tea, I mean... Essentially, yeah. The tea, I think the majority of people knows what... That's it? Holy shit, I thought there was gonna be a lot more. Well, we don't need the Imperial Seal, and we don't need that. Holy shit, I actually thought the, Yeah, and how could we get a new... Huh. I actually thought... Okay, well... I actually thought there would be more, but apparently not. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, be cool.